Genesis.
Hey, what's up? It's Genesis, and I hope you're doing well. In this monthly modular meditation episode, I want to try an idea that I had when I was on the bus on the way home from gym, and pretty much the idea is this. I will have a master sequencer, which has 4 bars of length here, and then we'll just name these A, B, C, and D, and these will be our chord progressions. These will just go straight to note CV, and then we'll times that by 4 to make a chord. We'll also have 2 different sequencers. We'll have a trigger sequencer, and we'll have another CV sequencer. And these two will have the exact same length. Let's say there will be 8 notes. And then the trigger sequencer will have a set amount of notes, let's just say almost random-ish. There we go. And then our CV sequencer will have different note values. I'll just indicate it like this. They'll be almost random, or I guess I'll just literally randomize the sequencers. And then with every one of these bars, let's say on sequence A, it will play the first 5 notes of this sequence. And same thing for the CV sequencer here as well. And then for chord number B, let's say it will play a different length and a different reading frame of the sequences. Let's say that chord B will play these notes right here. Will be 3, and then let's say C will play, let's say this whole sequence will be 5 notes long, and then D will play like the whole thing. So then in the end we'll have a chord sequencer right here, and then these, both of these, will make up a main melody sequence. So that's the whole idea, and it's going to be kind of tricky because I don't know if there are any sequencers that will allow me to do that, or as far as I know from my knowledge. So we'll start off by getting a programmer, and this will be our chord sequence, and we'll just do the chords right now. We'll choose, let's say, 100 beats per minute. Let's get a quantizer going already, right here, and then a merge. And then we're just going to change the programmer range to 0 to 2 volts, and we'll have each of these lanes go into the merge, which can then go into the quantizer. Let's set a key, or I guess a scale first and then a key. Let's do major scale, let's say E flat major. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Never mind, we're in E major. And let's get a polyphonic oscillator. I want something with a bit of texture to it. I guess this one because it has two different voices inside, or I guess 3 if you count the sub. And we'll put both of these straight into there. Let's get a sum module then, just to make sure all that goes into 1. And it's very loud, so let's bring that down. And let's go ahead. Connect that in. Randomize this guy. Put the octave down. And let's have our clock be every 16 here, or no, 32. Yeah, I'm not too keen on this chord because they're all lining up here. Let's see how this sounds in general. Actually, let's just randomize this again. And maybe change this to ±1. Ooh, spicy. Let's try 2. No, it's too spicy. Let's put it back down. And let's randomize again. And forward it. Okay, those 2 first chords are nice. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, let's get some movement going. With good old oct. I haven't even tried out or noticed what this expander is. Got a rectifier. Where LFOs 1, 3, 5, 7, so the odds. Then we've got the evens as logic. Triggers. DAC. I don't need that. Okay, now that we've got the oct, first thing I want to do is get some pulse width modulation going on. I wonder why it's not working. Oh, because we're not on, we don't have any pulse going. That's a cool sound. This is really fast. Let's move this down a little bit. And also get this to go down just a little bit, not all the way through. Yeah. And let's also have some movement by patching itself. So we'll slowly speed up. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, and another thing as well is I recently remembered Gigi-ma-san. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but Gigi-ma-san, my first introduction to him was being sampled by Nujabes. His songs, Clouds and Tears of a Clown, stuff like that, where it has that rhythmic pad going on in the background. I want to see if I can try and emulate that. So let's get a filter. I'm going to use Gravy stereo, because before that I also want to have a chorus. Let's use Joris. So, straight from there to here. Let's put that left in there, right in there, left, right. I'll put this right here, because then we can use this as just general modulation for everything else later. Put the depth up, right down. Actually, depth down. Band pass. Lovely. Frequency down, and then we'll have an envelope generator, which will give us that pulse. And I think I want to see if I can go for a small-ish envelope generator here. Oh, there's 4 here. Don't know if I need it for anything else, but it could be cool. Probably use this guy because we might need it later. So I will get our beats output here, triggered here, and we'll have the output go into the frequency and have the shape like this. Nice. Oh, that's so close already. If it's just more, we'll see. There we go. That's so close to that sound. Does this have distortion into it? No, it doesn't. Okay. Because I might add some crunch to it. Maybe like a tube. Ideally one that is stereo. Actually, we could probably use tan. Let's just set the gain to about 12 o'clock, both of these. Have the right channel over here. Left channel in here. There we go. Yeah. I still feel like this pad is a bit too high pitched though. We could turn this down a little bit. Move it down one semitone. Maybe one more. Oh yeah. Lovely. Let's put this through some space. It's already sounding very lovely. Right, now let's start going on to the sequencers. Alright, I think we'll just give this a go. So, the way this is going to work is we're going to have something selecting the start here. I'll just randomize this and change the range to, let's say, plus minus 2 volts instead. Get this quantizer and route this through here, and we'll have, let's say, what would be a cool one here, a varied enough one. I don't think that'll be enough. Let's say sequence A, why not? Sequence A will choose the starting position, but I don't think it's big enough, is it? Whoa. We'll see if we can get a scale, which will also have offset. Oh, there's one here. I didn't know that VCV rack made one. I think this is an update, isn't it? Anyways, we'll have our signal input, and we'll have our offset brought up, let's say 5 volts, gain by 50%, and minimum will be 0 volts. We'll see how this works now. Okay, it's still not big enough. Offset down, gain up. What's this doing? this down here maybe. Offset up then. It's choosing a different start point. Not enough though. Yeah, it's not changing it by enough. Okay. I think what I could do is use a distortion instead. Maybe like a clipper. And instead of using it as a left-right, we can use it as channel 1, channel 2. So channel 1 can just be the output right here. And we could put the threshold all the way up and put the output gain to, like, say 10 decibels to CV. Put it even higher. Okay, we've got here. I think this is enough. Oh yeah, that's cool. Next one. Yes, okay, we can go a little bit higher now. And select this like around here. So we've got 1, 3, 5, and then 4. Okay, lovely. And then we need let's just use this trigger right here. Clock. And we'll just use all 8 steps. And in order to change the step length, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get like another sequencer. If I can spell one right. And the sequencer can again have varied lengths. Or at least if we can find one which has a CV input for length, that'd be nice. So we will have a address. What's this? Let's choose a scale of whatever. Trigger. Let's just put this on the clock here. Randomize this. Boom. CV length and CV direction. I guess this can work. Direction's close enough. What is this address knob? It's attenuated by the address knob. I think it's for this, isn't it? Or maybe we'll just use... Here we go. Actually, this has to go through another gain here. We've got length 1. We might need a rectifier. Yes, we do. Okay. Let's get a utilities so we can use these other points here. And let's rectify this signal in. And then hopefully, now we've got a big sequence right here. Lovely. Pendulum could be cool. We can probably also want to automate this direction. Maybe use this one again. So just forward only, instead of back and forth. Then we got random. And then we have V, whatever V means. I kind of want to tame that a little bit, so let's put that in through here. And plug that back in. So we got reverses now. Actually, I want the max value to be reversed, not... oh, there we go. Was that one-shot mode? Ooh, okay, I want to tame that so it doesn't say one-shot mode. Wait for it to come back. Alright, let's move this back to here. Boom. So now we have a forward sequence, and then back and forth sequence. I feel like this length could be a little bit longer. Right, let's have the clock be here. Let's have a VCO ready to go already. So we can actually hear something now. Let's move all the way down. I think I'd also like one that has a trigger input. I think the FM operator is going to be cool. Pop per octave. Right here. Attack. Output. And we need a trigger. Put this back to ±1. Or maybe upwards. Nice. Oh, this is nice already. I also don't want this to keep going. I need it to reset after a certain amount of ticks. Again, I think we might need a sequencer with a length. So I'll duplicate the sequencer again. But this time I'm going to initialize everything, and I'll have a trigger at the start of the sequence, which will reset everything, or I guess this main sequence right here, and this will also become the length. So we'll have the clock right here. And this direction will be not one shot, just forward. lovely. Okay. Now let's throw this in its own space. Oh. Wow. Let's rearrange this. Randomize it. Let's change these notes. I'm not too keen on them. Oh, that's so nice. This is so worth it. Alright, let's add a bass now. We won't have any space up here, but we will have space down here. Okay, let's get Prodigal Son as our bass. Let's grab one of these quantizers down here. Offset all the way down. Let's get Gravy as our filter, because it's stereo. Oops, this way. And we will use again the same envelope generator. Oh, I guess we don't need this guy then. We just need one. Let's find one then. I really like the way that sounds though. Let's use Vish. Let's choose gate right here. Output right here. Lovely, we can get rid of that and get our space back, which I feel like we can fit this guy in there. Oh, just barely. Lovely. And we'll use that same output right here. Volt per octave right there, volt per octave from, what's the one with the lowest notes here? I guess A again. Output straight to here. Distortion a little bit. Oh, this is the wrong spot. This should be on the frequency here. The gate should be wrong right here. Let's turn the gain down on the pad. I like that drive on it though. We might not need it in the end. Yeah, look, we don't need it. Let's get rid of it. And let's put this back in here again. And again, we've got more space. I feel like this needs to be corrected anyways, because I'm not too keen on the sequence that has. So that. Let's get a sequencer again. If only this sequencer was a little bit smaller. Do I really want to try and go for that? See if I can find a way to that to work and not take up as much space. As an expander. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. We'll have to leave that behind. This bass down here. And let's have a clock right here. Let's have a randomize again. Actually, no, it's not randomized. Let's initialize that. And we'll have 4 steps. Have the output back in here. Reset. Right here. And on the other sequencers as well. Reset right here and right here. And on the input right here. Let's pause and start again. Is that correct? It is. Lovely. Okay. We're back in business. That's permanently on. We don't have any volume coming in from here though. Oh, and I forgot the reset from here as well. Let's choose the range. This needs a constant on. But this one doesn't work. I'll just get an offset to forever trigger this guy. Bump. Oh, it's here. Yeah, there we go, we've got the progression now. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright, and let's bring this guy down. On these guys and on the bass as well, why not? Lovely. Let's turn the volume down because then I want to use my MIDI controller to control the volume right here, and this second control is going to control this parameter. This one's going to control this one. take off that for now. That bass is pretty loud. There we go. Detune a bit more. And go back here. 17 is going to control the feedback. And I guess the next one's going to control the release. Unmap that. Another level can also control that, so let's put a volume control on that with a small mixer. I know there's one from Bog Audio which is like 2 HP or 3 HP, this guy. Whoa. It's not okay, just do that. Lovely. There we go. Almost performative. I think we have. Oops. I've got 2 more controls left. Let's use it on the pad filter and the last one on the bass filter. So now we have a performative. Oh, I can't put that there. And boom, we've got our rack. Again, a performative rack, which is pretty cool. And now I think this is pretty much it. This is the patch that I really wanted to get going out the way. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. If you want this patch, Patreon members can get this. Link will be in the description or the top right. And speaking of Patreon, I'd like to say thank you to all of my free Patreon members for showing your support. Also, much love to my tier 1 patrons on the screen right now for directly supporting the channel. Thank you guys so much. And I would also like to shout out Ectodrip, Delta Rose, Lizard, and iWrite for being my highest tier patrons. You're absolute legends. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to like and sub to buff my algorithm RNG. Leave a comment if you have something to say, and maybe share it to someone you would think would find this useful. You can further support me by checking out all my links in the description below. This includes my Discord, Patreon, merch, and other social medias. And once again, thanks a lot for watching, and stay creative. See you in a bit. Oh, and I forgot to mention actually, before you guys go, I will post a jam version of this on my second channel if you'd like to see that. Again, link in the description or the top right, or actually in the end of the video, the card thing. So yeah, see you guys in a bit.